The archives was a dungeon in the basement of the library, and it was always dark. It was crowded, it was cramped, there really wasn't enough space, and it was so dark and so crowded that no one really wanted to be there. The archives kept growing. We outgrew the space, there was not enough space. The shelves that we did have were not designed for what we needed to. The boxes wouldn't fit, they were bumping into the stuff on the other side, so it was you put something on and it would fall out the other side. So it was just a challenge to find space when we got new collections, which we were getting on the regular. This came about because City Hall was moving and they had extra space and they were looking for something to fill, and they knew that the archives was dark, it was bleak, no one wanted to be there, and it needed a new home. We had outgrown it and they wanted to use the space for the city, for the community. So when they were planning City Hall, they decided to add the archives here in a larger space and do everything new. So we were able to get new shelves, get wonderful new shelves that actually fit our collection, and not only fit, but we have room to grow. There is extra space. The boxes fit on them. We're not knocking things off when we go and move them. We have really cool new features like art racks and textile racks, so things that were in boxes or just shoved in corners can actually be accessible to the archivist and the community members, so it was great to actually get the space we needed. Patterson Pope's role was huge. They were the ones that helped figure out to make sure we would have enough storage. As we were going through the process, we were sure that it wasn't going to fit. We came over, once we got into the process and we're looking at the shelves, and we're like, there is no way our collection is going to fit, let alone have enough room to grow. We were so surprised, and every day it's just like, wow, look at all this extra space. So Patterson Pope was instrumental. They were the ones that helped determine how much space we were going to need for what we had and make sure we had room to grow. We have so many different things stored here. Different size collections stored in different manners. We have the big file boxes, then we have things in smaller sizes, but then we also have giant ledger books. So we need variety in both size and type of storage. So it's great. We have the movable shelf system that is one size, and then we have the stationary where we can just almost make library shelving, library collections where you can walk around and look at. And then the textile and art racks. That's a game changer. It is a game changer to be able to get these things out of the boxes, out of the corners, out of the makeshift, and actually preserve, protect, and be able to use them. So the variety was key to house all the different type of collections we have. It was important that the space looked good. We were coming from such a dark, bleak basement dungeon that we wanted to enhance our space. We wanted people to come and use it. We wanted the wow factor. This is City Hall. This is where people in the city come. We want them to walk in and go, wow, you did a great job. Wow, I never knew this existed. And the end panels with the historic photos, it's just, people walk in and they're just amazed. And the way they function together, it just adds impact. And it's not just plain old boring shelves. It actually looks like you want an archives to look. The public comes in, they use it, curiosity. They are curious about archives, and especially since we've moved across the street, they want to see what we have. We have groups come in to explore. We have Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, other community organizations of adults come in, and then we have authors and family members and people who lived here or whose families lived here come in to actually research and find out about the past, find out about the city of Kingsport, and find exactly what they're looking for to fulfill whatever need they have. Dream big. Imagine, don't think about what you have, think about the potentials for the future. Think about all the things that you didn't think were possible, all those things you have stuck down in boxes or hidden underneath tables, and think of ways that you can showcase them. There's such a variety of things in so many ways, and it's changing and growing pretty much all the time. So don't get the archive storage stuck back in the archives. Bring it into the future, because you need to bring that information forward, and you need to do it in a colorful, innovative way that is user-friendly and grows with you. The After is a fabulous growth space, a fabulous room for the city to come and celebrate the past, to learn about the wonderful history of Kingsport and see, and we have room to continue to add to it, to grow as people contribute their family archives or pieces of their past, or that they come looking for things. So the future is bright, the future is growing, we have room for growth. We can accept the pieces of the past and continue to tell the story of Kingsport. Patterson Pope took what we were looking for, thought about it, came back with things we didn't even imagine, and really worked with us to make sure it met our vision and exceeded our vision.